Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthias Leonard right here, and I'm going to be doing the drug called LSD, which is a hallucinogen, and it's not to be messed with. I wish I could pronounce it, so I'm going to do my best, but I'm probably going to butcher it. So it's called lysergic acid diethylamide, and because I probably mispronounced that, I'm going to have my best friend Bob say it instead. Not really, he's not my best friend, but here's the pronunciation.
Lysergic acid diethylamide.
Alright, cool. So we're going to start by who uses this drug. Well, unfortunately, mostly people in high school use this. It's not very good because there's some pretty bad stats. 8% of all high school seniors in high school use this drug called LSD, and it's not very good for them. And as you can see, ages 18 through 25 right here, there's about 450,000 or so. Well, actually, no, that's 45. 4.5 million, my bad. Just the thing didn't let me use commas. And then there's the ages 12 through 17, which I thought was extremely young. That's 742,000 that use that. It's just insane. But the real shocker is going down here. There's ages 12 and up. There's 20.2 million users. This just in America. It's insane. There's so many users, and it's not good. And then we have the effects. So what does it actually do to you? It's extremely bad for you. First off, when you actually are on LSD, you'll be able to see images that actually don't even exist, which is really scary. So I saw one comment on a YouTube video just so I could figure out more about it, and he said that he was actually on it, and he was like saying that there was like a baby floating around his room, which was like really creepy. And then you also hear sounds which aren't actually there, and you feel sensations that are not there, and situations that are happening. Like, another example was this guy was being abducted by aliens, even though he wasn't. It's just he felt like he was because he was on this drug, which is really bad hallucinogen. So you're going to go to the long-term effects. As you can see right away, there's the dilated pupils for the physical side. You also get a high blood pressure and an increased heart rate. And then you have the mental side of this aspect, which it could lead to depression, which is never good. You could just feel like you're completely worthless after this. You have flashbacks that happen often, so you're kind of like thinking back to the experience when you're under the influence of the drug, and you often feel, or actually you see it in your head of the images you saw when you were on this drug, and that's never very good. And then you have the rapid changing feelings, which means it's kind of like sort of like bipolar disorder. You can be very happy and instantly go to sadness, and then you can be angry and then just go happy again. You get very bad mood swings. And then on the social side, if you use it enough, it can be very difficult to judge the real world from the LSD world, so it can be very dangerous in that aspect too. And then you have the short-term effects. So you have changes in behavior. So in the short term, so everyone is going to see you like freaking out and stuff. But there's nothing there to freak out about because it's just a drug. However, if you are using it, you would be freaking out too. Don't get me wrong, I've never used it, so don't think that I have. Alright. Then you'd get chills and trembling, which for good reason, because the things I've seen, the effects, it's pretty bad. I think I'd be trembling too if I ever used it, but I'm definitely never. And then you'd get nausea. You'd feel sick. You'd feel just loopy. You'd feel awful, I'm sure, because the nausea would really kick in very fast. And fatigue. It gives you fatigue. It read, according to that one source, I believe it was the drugabuse.gov site, it was said that the next day you'll get fatigue, and you'll just be extremely tired. So then here's some facts that you guys know. So number one, it's most common in high school. As I said, 8% of all seniors in high school in America have currently used it in their lifetime. Number two, people get flashbacks once off the drug when they were on it. Sometimes fatal actions can happen while you're under the drug, so you may see something while you're on the drug, or someone might see something, and you could do something to try to stop that, whatever is that threat, and you could actually end up killing yourself through that, so it's pretty powerful. Number four, it can be taken by use infused in paper or by liquid. People take it in just to feel like just so that they want to be like in another world, and that's not really a good reason to basically destroy your body. It's not very addictive, however the visuals are. Having the effects are very addictive, I've heard. So next we have some more facts. Number one on here, people have used it in religious ceremonies, mostly like probably cults and like Indian tribes and whatnot have used it in their religious ceremonies. Number 2, users can feel more than one emotion at once. Number 3, time can feel slow or quick while you're under the influence of this drug called LSD. You can time it go very slow or very quick. And number 4, it's highly illegal, obviously. Having a hallucinogen with this is highly illegal. Number 5, it triggers a want for some other drugs. This is kind of what it all leads to. It's depending on your mood or behavior at the time, the effects will change. So if you're happy or sad or mad, that's going to determine what effects you're going to get. So it's kind of like an emotional spot, kind of affects your emotional spot too right there, and that's not good. So in conclusion, guys, just don't do it. It's not good. Don't do drugs, don't do LSD, don't do anything. They're bad for you. They're very, very bad. They will do things to you that you could probably never change. They will cause very, very horrible things to you, so don't ever do those. And finally, my works cited.